Today we're taking a look at the Digital Monster Digimon Color Godzilla 70th edition, and this is a collaboration between Digimon and Godzilla. You can see some of the Godzilla characters that you can raise on this device on the back there, and there are actually two shell colors that this was released in. This one is the WarGreymon color, but there is another one too. I'll put that up on screen. Both contain the same contents. This is the second Digimon Color collaboration with another series. Previously, I unboxed the Digimon Color Monster Hunter device right here. And previously, Godzilla has also collaborated with a Tamagotchi brand. This is the Mothra Tamagotchi. You can see right now, unfortunately, my Mothra is not alive. And then I also just have like a random Mothra item in the back there. So I'm actually a fan of not so much Godzilla, but actually Mothra. So this Mothra can be raised on this device. So I thought that was super cool. And let's open it up. Inside the packaging is just a quick manual about device use and charging. It comes with a USB cable to charge it. Here's a look at the device out of the packaging. I chose obviously the WarGreymon color. I really just enjoyed the white and kind of purple pink look to it. I think it looks really sharp. You can let me know what you think of it in the comments. The bottom here has the charging port there for plugging in the cable. The buttons are obviously right here. It's a little bit difficult to see the buttons on camera, I guess, because of the way they blend into the design, but it is really sharp. It looks really nice. Wondering how to pick up one of these devices for yourself? You can check Mecha Japan. They may still have stock. We were lucky enough to get ours through them, and they provided it to us for unboxing. So thank you to Mecha Japan for that. And without further ado, let's turn this on. So we can use the C button, A, B, C button here, and long press. Pretty cool startup scene. So I'm gonna click through this now to get our egg. Actually, yeah, set the time and get an egg. All right, and the egg should hatch shortly. And we have our little baby. If you remember from the Monster Hunter device, the Monster Hunter kind of hatches into a cracked egg, whereas this is more of a traditional Digimon experience where you're raising a baby Digimon here. And if we access the buttons on top here, we can go to the stats on the first one and look at our partners information. These devices are only in Japanese. We can check its age and weight. We can check its hunger and its training. Then the Godzilla devices also have something unique. This is, there's a G-Erosion mechanic and G cells that you need to collect. So that is a little bit different and unique to this device and will affect the evolutions. And then also you have energy for fighting battles. So let's give it some food. This is just regular food. It kind of has gray meat. I think the camera is adding a little bit of color to it. Like the egg looked really green, whereas when I'm looking at the screen, it actually looked more gray. In addition to your regular food, you can also give it protein, although you don't want to give it too much protein. Just like candies in a Tamagotchi, to raise happiness, the protein will raise the training level, but then also is not really healthy for the Digimon. And you can kind of skip the animations too if you want to. So it is full. The second option is the album, so you can see what characters you've currently collected. We've only obviously hatched one character so far, and you can also check, I didn't go through all the menu, but you can check its win rate as well. I can also train the Digimon. And basically you need to press the corresponding buttons, A if the projectile is coming from above, or B if it's coming from below. So that's the first part of the training, and then it passes over to the second part of the training, and you basically have to make sure that you press the button enough times to ultimately take out the giant robot. And our Digimon has poop now, so we can clean that up. And just quickly through the other menus, your battle menu is here. I don't think we can access it right now because we're still in such a young Digimon age. And then you have the lights when it's time to go to bed, and then healing if your Digimon is hurt. That last icon there is going to be the care icon if the Digimon is calling out for something, if it's hungry or needs anything. So our character has now digivolved, and we have a brand new Digimon here. If we go to our album, we can now see that this Digimon has been added, and you can also see their face cut-ins there, which is pretty cool. So let's actually check out the first stages cut in there. Very cute. And we can also change some settings on this device too. So let me just quickly show you that. If you hold down the C button, there's options for the background, the screen brightness, sound, and then if you go to the next page, you can also turn the device off. If we're looking at the backgrounds here, this is the default, and I have read that they also can change with how many G cells you've collected, your G-Erosion level. But there are some default, I guess there's one default background that you can also have instead. So let's feed our little guy. And we can try training with him as well. So that is basically the device's functions. There are additionally options with the under the light bulb menu to put your Digimon in cold storage. So if you know you're not going to be able to check on it, you can actually save it, and it's not going to lose any health, happiness, hunger meter is not going to go down. So that's a good way to put it to bed without actually having to take care of it for a while. In addition to the Digimon characters and Godzilla characters you can raise, there are some exclusive Digimon Godzilla-fied Digi-evolutions, so make sure to check that out. Like other Digimon Color devices, you can connect them with each other so it can battle the original Digimon Color devices, Digimon Pendulum Color, and I believe the Monster Hunter one as well. Currently, my Monster Hunter device is not charged, unfortunately, so I can't show that off. That's all for this device, but in the comments, let me know what you thought of the Digimon Color Godzilla 70th edition. I think it's pretty cool. I think they did a great job with the shells, and also had some pretty fun characters included in the roster as well that you can raise. So I'm eager to hear your thoughts, and make sure to check out Metro Japan if you're looking to order some of these Japan exclusive devices.